So guys and girls, welcome to my best Android apps of December 2016. I spent the entire last week putting this list together, so I really hope you find some of them useful. And with that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So in my opinion, with newer versions of Android, the ability to actually tweak the custom quick settings menu is thoroughly underused. But this app right here, Caffeinate, is just an awesome example of how you can use it. You simply place it into your quick settings menu, and tapping on it once will add 5 minutes of screen on time. As soon as that period's up, the phone will just return exactly to its normal behavior. So then we've got Clipper, and this allows you to copy multiple things onto your clipboard at any one time and also use them interchangeably. So every time you copy a piece of text with the app installed, it'll pull up a little bubble with a paperclip icon, and then when you tap on those, it opens up the thing you've copied. You can then add to it, edit it, move it around, minimize it, and the main benefit here, as well as it storing all your previous clipboard entries, means you can switch between them much faster. Now number 3 is called Quick Control Panel, and it doesn't really let you do anything that you couldn't do already, but what it does do is make those things more convenient. After installing it, a simple swipe up from the bottom of the screen will bring up this all-in-one notifications area, where you can sort of flick through your different volumes, you can change your quick settings, you can even directly control your music player. Quite useful for people who don't really like using their physical hardware keys. Next up is a bit of a different one. This is Zeus, and I'm just amazed it's not been done sooner. It essentially takes full control of your flashlight and syncs it with music that's playing. There's different settings such as responding to claps, responding to music, responding to drum beats, and it's all interchangeable. It actually basically creates a mini rave just using your smartphone, and as far as I'm aware, this technology doesn't really exist anywhere else, even though it's fairly basic at its core. Next up, we've got Flat UI, and ironically enough, probably the biggest selling point of it is that it doesn't try to be different at all. It's a skin for Super widgets, and it basically extends Google's material design language to a ton more different options. So all the widgets on here are nothing that Google originally offers, but they look and feel exactly like you'd expect them to. So they fit perfectly with any material design setup, and they're genuinely quite useful. Oh, just by the way, for those of you who were asking earlier, the smartphone I'm using is the Google Pixel XL, and it's got an Extreme skins on it. I'll leave links to both in the description. Next up, we've got Navbar apps, and if the name didn't already give it away, it allows you to take full control of your navigation bar. Something which normally requires root, this app actually doesn't. It lets you do things like change the color, make it adapt to what app you're in, or even show your battery percentage as a kind of shaded fraction of the bar. It's a cool app to have, but it did occasionally fail on me. It's sometimes a little bit inconsistent with the colors. Now, I did previously show you guys an app called Energy Bar, which allowed you to kind of see your battery percentage as a little bar on the top of your screen. But this one, Powerline, takes it a step further. Not only can you now see your battery life, but you can also see a ton of different settings such as battery temperature, CPU usage, available storage on your phone. And the way it's displayed honestly just doesn't get in the way of anything. You can place these bars on the top, the side, the bottom of your phone, and they overlay across any app, so without really taking up much space, they tell you a lot of information. So next up we've got Doze, and whilst from the face of it might look like an alarm clock app, it's kind of the opposite. This thing helps you fall asleep. It's got a whole library of built-in tunes which you can stream an unlimited amount of, everything from white noise to classical music, and you can even set a timer on how long you want it to play. And the music files themselves are really high quality. As to whether or not it works, I'll leave that up to you, but I found it pretty useful. And then we've got WallpapersCraft. And for the most part at least, this is not exactly an outstanding application. It offers pretty standard, albeit nice wallpapers, but the real trick here, the real ace up its sleeve, is that it optimizes it for your device's display. So when you boot it up for the first time, it'll detect your resolution and optimize each wallpaper so that it fits exactly. Gives them a really nice sharp look. So guys, there we have it. Those were my best Android applications of December 2016. I really hope you enjoyed the video. This list took me ages to put together, and if you did, be sure to smash that subscribe button. I'm Mr. Who's the Boss, and I'm signing out.